Bum 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum 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 bum. So as you guys have been following, I've been on a burnout streak for the last 3 or 4 weeks. It all started while I was recovering from COVID-19. I kind of fell behind on a number of things, and I spent a couple weeks playing catch up, and then another week to fully recover from the COVID-19. And in the meantime, I took on a number of other gigs because I had just started my job here at a community college, and I wasn't too sure about the job. You know, I've had run-ins where I just don't behave on the same page as everybody else. It just creates a lot of drama at work. I've job hopped a few times because of that, and I wasn't about to allow that to happen again. I wanted some backup so that I could speak up for myself at work, so that I could dip my toes in the water rather than dive in, right? Speak up and be ready to walk away. Now, the problem is that it wasn't so much the work here that created a lot of problems. In fact, everybody here has been very patient with me and has been very accepting. Unfortunately, the insurance policy, it doesn't come for free, right? I see, when I started my art projects last year, I naively thought this would just be extra security. I could, because I can support myself on other work. I could squirrel away some money, squirrel away some connectivity, make friends, and continue my other stuff as is, right? That's what I thought. The reality is that the art took on a life of itself. And, well, I'm decorating my office now, right? And so it's a nice conversation piece. It gives connectivity, because art's something that everybody can relate to, right? Some of my other pastimes, not so much so, unfortunately. A lot of people still have a difficult time with me not wanting to eat the way that they do, even here at the college, right? But nobody's going to have a problem with the art. That's good. Unfortunately, again, it doesn't come for free. Right? I wish I could just have this side gig that made me some money, made me some new friends, and continue the other stuff like I did years ago, right? Or that I was doing last year. It doesn't seem to go that way, unfortunately. The art has a tendency to take a life of its own, and that's unfortunate. If it weren't for the fact that I was not sleeping as much as I did before, oh my God, art is beautiful, right? That's the problem. But there is one silver lining to this recent burnout wave. I've learned to really treasure my time and space, right? So if somebody in past jobs, I've done favors for others, and sometimes they weren't really reciprocated, right? The next time somebody asks me for a favor here at the college, I'll definitely say something to the effect that, you know, hey, I'll do this for you, but next time could you, especially because, for example, I might say something to the effect that I got some life events coming up, would you fill in for me? See, a lot of people seem to think that, why don't I ask for a favor in return? The problem is that the days I want people to fill in for often are not next Friday, or, oh my God, next week I hope to take a long weekend. No. It's next solar eclipse that I want somebody to fill in for, which might be 7 months from now, right? So that's the tricky part of it, right? Because I was talking to an ex-girlfriend of mine. She says, next time somebody asks, just say, hey, would you fill in for me next Friday so I can take a long weekend? Unfortunately, that's usually not what I want. It's a few months later when I want to go to the Computer Olympiad. It's next year during a solar eclipse. It's the next time my art projects happen to run a little bit too late at night and I want to sleep in the next day. It's those things that I need people to fill in for, right? That's a concept that a lot of people have a hard time digesting. I don't need a random long weekend just for the sake. In fact, I would hate to lose hours to do stuff like that, right? All right, but you know what? Now that I've had experience with burnout, I think next time it will be a lot easier. I hope to sear this experience, and the The tricky part is that as soon as I completely relax from the burnout, I have a tendency to forget it ever happened. So that's why I'm recording this video. This is the Peter Burnout Show. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Burnout Show. Bum, 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 bum.